I choose persons. That is Etu. Etu Chivumbi Akleo, male adult Ugandan, age 42 years, a Muganda by tribe, a driver and a resident of Nansana East 2, B Zone, Nansana Municipality, Wakiso District. Those were the previous. I choose persons. We have Every, Cassie, Calvin, Alaya, and also known as Bobi Giants. If you hear your name, please raise up your hand so I can know who you are. Okay. Male adult Ugandan, age 25 years, Musoga by tribe, a student at KIU University, a resident of Nakanyanya Cell, Nakanyanya Parish, Danger City. F4 is Serunkuma Edwin, also known as Eddie King Kabeja. Male adult Ugandan, age 25 years, a Muganda by tribe, a Taylor, a resident of Kauku, Entebbe Municipality, Wakiso District. F5 is Lukenge Sharif, male adult Ugandan, age 25 years, Muganda by tribe, a border rider, a resident of Kawempe, Tula Kawempe Division, Kampala District. The court order they should not be those ones that cannot go silent. S6 is Nyanzi Yasin, male adult Ugandan, age 50 years, Muganda by tribe, a farmer, a resident of Chitala, Tasso, Mperere, Kawempe Division, Kampala Division. S7 is Kawesi Tony, a male adult Ugandan, age 24 years, a Myankole by tribe, self-employed, and a resident of Mutungu, Nakawa Division, Kampala District. What languages do these accused persons understand? Those who are representing, if any of them not covered that with the language of court, we proceed in Uganda. Okay, those were just their particulars. I believe those were the two particulars and they know each other. So I'm going to start with the statement of offense. Count 1, annual food drilling, contrary to section 45(1)(b) of the Penal Code Act, Cap 128. Particulars of this offense: Sebufu Edward, Eddie Mutwe, Chivumbi Akleo, Serunkuma Edwin, Lukenge Sharif, Nyanzi Yasin, and others at large on the 12th day of February 2025 at National Unity Platform offices at Makerere, Kavule, Wandegea, Kawempe Division in Kampala District were present at a meeting or assembly of persons held without the permission of the minister for the purpose of training or drilling persons in the practice of military exercises, movements, or evolutions.
Omusango ogusooka gwakola drill mu bumenyi bw'amateeka. Sebufu Edward amanya amalala bakumanyiinga Mutwe, Kivumbi Akileo, Serunkuma Edwin amanya amalala bakumanyiinga Edwin Kabeja, Lukenge Sharif ne Nyanzi Yasin omwana abalala batannakwatibwa z'ennaku z'omwezi 12 omwezi ogwokubiri omwaka guno ku National Unity Platform offices in Makerere, Kavule, Wandegea mu Kawempe Division, Kampala District. Nti mwali mu lukuŋŋaana lw'abantu olwateekebwawo nga temulina lukusa okuva ewa minisita, ng'ekigendererwa kyalwo kya kutendeka abantu abo ddwiro ekolebwa mu kutendeka bannamagye.
Cassie Calvin, is it true or it's not true?
It's not.
That is every. Oh, sorry. Serunkuma Edwin, is it true or false?
Serunkuma.
Is it true?
False. I don't know. False.
Nyanzi Yasin, is it true or false?
It's not true.
So it is A3. That one only involves F4 and S6 to the additions. I now read count 2.
It's also
Lukenge Sharif, is it true or false? Is it true? Okay, a PNG is entered for all that. Yes, I mentioned. So for count 2, unlawful drilling, contrary to section 45(1)(a) of the Penal Code Act, Cap 128. Particulars of this offense: Tassie Calvin, also known as Bobi Giant, and others still at large, on the 12th day of February 2025, at the National Unity Platform offices at Makere Kavule, Wandegea Kawempe Division in Kampala District, without the permission of the minister, trained or drilled other persons in the practice of military exercises, movements, or evolution. So is Tassie Calvin, is it true? Have you understood it? Do you understand English properly, or we translate it to Luganda? You understand? Is it true or false? False. I move to count 3. Unlawful drilling. This is to the effect of Kawesi Tony. Who is Kawesi Tony? Okay. Unlawful drilling, contrary to section 45(2) of the Penal Code Act, Cap 128. Particulars of this offense: Kawesi Tony and others still at large on the 12th day of February 2025 at the National Unity Platform offices at Makere Kavule Wandegea Kawempe Division in the Kampala District at a meeting or assembly held without the permission of the minister, were trained or drilled in the practice of military exercises, movements, or evolutions.
Omusango ogwokusatu gukwata ku Tony Kawesi gwe Tony Kawesi gwe wamu n'abalala batanakwatibwa za nnaku z'omwezi 12 omwezi ogwokubiri omwaka guno ku National Unity Platform offices e Makere Kavule Wandegea Kawempe Division mu Kampala District. Nti n'oteekako wali mu lukungaana lw'abantu nga tolina olukusa okuva ewa minisita nga lutraininga drill mu bumenyi bw'amateeka.
Kawesi Tony, is it true or it's not?
Kawesi Tony.
I go to the 4th count: conspiracy to commit a felony, contrary to section 363 of the Penal Code Act, Chapter 128. Particulars of this offense: Sebufu Edward, also known as Eddie Mutwe, Sikumbia Cleo, Tassie Calvin, also known as Bobi Giant, Serunkuma Edwin, also known as Eddie King Kareja, Lukenge Sharif, Nyanzi Yasin, Kawesi Tony, and others at large on the 12th day of February 2025 at National Unity Platform offices at Makere Kavule Wandegea, Kampala Division in Kampala District, Kawempe Division in Kampala District, conspired amongst themselves to commit a felony, to wit, unlawful drilling.
Omusango ogwokuna gwakwekobaana okuzza omusango Sebufu Edward, amanya amalala bakumanyiko bakumanyi nga Eddie Mutwe, Kivumbi Akileo, Tassie Calvin, amanya amalala bakumanyi nga Bobi Giant, Serunkuma Edwin oba Eddie King Kabeja, Kenge Sharif, Nyanzi Yasin, wamu ne Kawesi Tony, n'abalala batanakwatibwa za nnaku z'omwezi 12 omwezi ogwokubiri omwaka guno National Unity Platform Offices in Makerere Public, one day young county division, Nemokoban okuza omusango ogw'okukola dduyiro okukolebwa mu kutendeka bannamagye.
Trustee Calvin, is it true or it's not true? Terukuma Edwin, is it true or not true?
It's not true, I don't know anything about it.
Lukenge Sharif, is it true or it's not true? Nyanzi Yasin, is it true or it's not true?
It's not true.
Hawesi Tony, is it true or it's not?
No.
The PNG is entered for all accused persons on all counts.
Mwena emisango mugyekanye.
Your Worship, inquiry into this case. I'm still ongoing.
Yate okunoonyereza kukyagenda mu maaso.
Your Honor, also, in as far as there are still persons who are still alive.
Ate waliwo n'abalala abatannakwatibwa.
Your Worship, we pray that this court is pleased. To attend this case. Your Worship, for mention is okay.
Teturasaba kkooti omusango guno gwebwe olunaku olulala.
The accused persons have a right to bail.
Muli bagemba okusaba okweyimirira.
Your Honor, we have instructions to apply for bail for the accused person. And we seek your indulgence that Council Erotu will not be with us for some time, but let him make the application first. Then we shall deal with issues. No problem.
Can proceed with the application, Councillor.
Yes, Your Worship. Your Worship, for the record again, Jonathan Elotu. Your Worship, our application for bail is premised under Article 23(6)(a) and B of the Constitution. Your Worship, under Article 23 of the Constitution. Your Worship, this application is in respect to all the accused persons and not only the Your Worship, it's also brought under Article 28, 3A of the Constitution. Your Worship, this application seeks for the release of all the applicants pending the hearing of the premises. Your Worship, it is not the first time such applications have been brought before court. Your Worship has several land properties, including the former Chief Justice, Mr. His Lordship Bobi. Worship in his book, A Guide to Criminal Procedure in Uganda. Worship, this was the second edition of his book in 1990. At page 71, it clearly states that there is an agreement between the accused person and court that the accused shall pay a certain sum, which is fixed by court, and that he will appear in court on a certain day appointed by court. Worship, it is our belief that the accused persons are willing to abide by any terms that will be issued by court. Worship, in addition to that, it is now understood that every person charged with a criminal offense is under the presumption of innocence. And such person is innocent until proven guilty. Worship, the accused person is before you, innocent people. They have clearly informed courts that they are not guilty of any of the charges laid upon them by the prosecution. Worship, it is my prayer that you take that into consideration when deliberating on this bail application. Worship, we also wish to remind court it is not enjoined further that it is enjoined to consider whether or not an accused person has satisfied only two factors. Worship, the two factors are that the accused person has substantial sureties and that certain accused person will not abscond when granted bail. If these two conditions are met, then an accused person shall be granted bail. In any case, the court should not treat the refusal to bail as a punishment. Because such will deprive the accused persons of their liberty. The preference of court should be to grant the accused person bail, despite the gravity of an offense. The offenses that the accused persons are charged with are not so grave that court would not grant them bail. But even if they were, courts have always granted bail in graver circumstances. Worship, there will be submissions. I pray that you allow me to invite Melanie Friend and Miss Shomi Malebe to present the shelters.
Your Worship, for the record, Shamim Malende, and I'm proceeding to present the sureties for A1, 7 for Edward. Your Worship, the first surety is Nantombo Jenny. This Nantombo Jenny from front. The first surety, Your Worship, is Nantombo Jenny. She's 60 years old. She's a resident. She's a resident at Katoke. She's a resident at Katoke. In Katoke Central Town. In Katoke Central Road, Nagore Division, Nassala Municipality, or Tiso District. Wash, the surety is the biological mother to the accused person. And her telephone contact is 0706 6086 Worship, she operates a tailor shop in Chiembe, in Kampala Central. At City Center Complex. At City Center Complex. Around 35. Worship we have submitted to court and to state. The court is the national identity card and the record of the birth. Your Worship will also submit the national identity card. Worship, the second surety is Kemegisha Sharon. The second surety is Kemegisha Sharon. She's 33 years old. 33 years old. She's a businesswoman operating a boutique at One Market. Operating a boutique at One Market in Kampala district. She's also a councillor representing the people of One She's a councillor representing the people of One Worship, she's a friend in the division council. Worship. She's a friend to the accused person. And your Worship, her telephone number is 0757 179 598. Worship, we hereby submit the court copies of her identification documents and the letter of introduction, that's the original national ID support. The purposes of this. Your Worship, the third surety for A1 is Nabija Martha. Nabija Martha. Nabija Martha is 33 years old. She's 33 years old. She's a resident of Katoke B. Katoke B, in Katoke Central Town. In Katoke Central Town. In Aweru Division. In Nassana Municipality, Wakiso District. Your Worship, she's a sister to the accused person. And she operates a boutique in Katoke B, Katoke Central Town, in Aweru Division, Nassana Municipality, Wakiso District. Your Worship, her telephone number is 0786 167. I beg your pardon, Worship. It is 0786 016 766. Worship, I beg to submit the original letter and the original national ID report. May also be Your Worship, those are the sureties for A1, Your Worship, and the bill at the office and township, and this is where to Oh, Your Worship, if I take the, just before I take the Worship, I pray to tailoring the area, the LC1 letter, introducing the accused person, Self Edward. And this is a letter that introduces this area of residence as Hazo, Lugova 1, Hazo Lugova 1, and Hazo Ward, and Hazo Ward, Nassana Division, in Nassana Municipality, Wakiso District. Your Worship, this is the original letter submitted to court together with a copy of A1's national ID. I beg to submit, and I have also given copies to state. I invite my colleague to present this and documents for me.
Yes, Your Worship. For the record and for whom we see. And I'm presenting sureties for A2 at Bobi. Worship, the first surety is Suruga Ismail. Suruga Ismail, step right. Worship for Suruga is aged 49 years. He's a resident of Sowera Zone, Kawempe Parish, Kawempe Division, and his occupation is a wholesale business person and a councillor. is a councillor at County Division Worship. Worship, this relationship with the accused person is that they have been friends for over 8 years. And this contact is 077 7 0702 55 Worship, the second surety is Narway to Aisha. Aisha, please step forward. Worship, Worship, Aisha is aged 43 years and she's a resident of Namagoma Bise. Namagoma Bise, this was what? In Chengera Town Council, in Wakiso District. And she's a business lady dealing in suits in Chiembe, here in Kampala. Worship, her relationship with the accused is that they have been long-time friends and customers. And our contact telephone is 0782 41 6152. Worship, the third surety is now Kenya Madina. Now Kenya, you can step forward. Worship, now Kenya is aged 23 years. She's a resident of Nansana East 2B, LC1, in Chitaurizi zone. Nansana Eastward, Nansana municipality. Worship, she's a healthcare worker by occupation. And her relationship with the accused is that she's a wife to the accused person. Her contact telephone 077 67 12 406. Worship, I also present the letter of introduction and the national ID of the accused person. Worship, the accused person is a resident of Nansana East 2B, LC1, in Chitaurizi zone, Nansana Eastward, Nansana municipality. Worship, we've explained the accused person, we have explained to the sureties their rights and duties to both the accused person and this honorable court, and they are going to be bound by the same. Your Worship, I'm also presenting sureties for Cassie Carvin, A3 owner. Worship, we've also presented the original person. Sureties for A3 Mwanguzi Andrew. Can you step forward, Andrew? Mwanguzi Andrew is aged 37 years. is aged 37 years and is a resident of Njeru Central, Triangle Zone, and Njeru Municipality. Worship is a pastor by education and is a pastor at True Worship Center in Jinja. His relationship with the accused is that the accused person is a church member for now over 4 years, and they are friends. His telephone contact is 0777 53 4894. And worship for the second surety is Babirye Mebra Narongo. Worship Narongo is aged 50 years and she is a resident of Wachitaka Cell, Mwekura Ward, Jinja North Division in Jinja City. Worship, she is a teacher by profession. And the relationship with the accused person is that she is the biological mother. And worship, her contact is 0704 71 0704 71 4449. The other ship, the airship is Ika John Vian. Ika John Vian, please. Airship Ika is aged 55 years and is a resident. Ika John Vian. The letters are for you. Worship, he's aged 55 years and a resident of Jinja North Division, Mwekura Ward in Jinja City. Your worship is a business person operating a wholesale shop in Jinja. And his relationship with the accused is that he is the biological father of the accused person. His telephone contact is 0776 00 5982. Worship, the accused person has also presented his LC introductory letter from the office of LC1 Bukware Cell in Nakanyanya Ward, Jinja North Division in Jinja City, as his place of abode. Worship, we have also explained to the sureties of A3 their duties and responsibilities, both the accused person and dishonorable court. And worship, all the sureties abide to be bound by the same. Pray that court find the same substantial and be pleased to grant the accused person's bail. Then I will invite my next colleague. Yona A2, but she doesn't know is not speaking well. It is a person that can reach into others.
You can have a seat.
Yeah, you now invite my colleague to present the children. A5 now.
Please worship. Worship, we have found the same issue we were raising before. Of our church is being blocked from outside. Actually,
One has been arrested. One has been arrested. One of the sheriffs.
Your Honor, Alex White from Bobi is one of the churches A5. He has just been arrested and we are outside court premises. So several of our churches have been arrested right now. So we are not going to, this is factual, we can't argue about this. Your Honor, for that reason, I will not go for accused number 4. I request to go to A5. Your Honor, he's called Lukenge Sharif. Lukenge Sharif. The churches will have Sempala Godfrey. Can we have Sempala Godfrey? Please.
Sempala Godfrey.
So, Your Honor, I request that he informs what his age, what he does, because we have not had time to talk to them. They have been blocked from outside. Can we? So kindly, what's your age?
24.
24 years. And what do you do?
Border man.
This is his original national ID. Osulawa. He's a resident of Tula. This is his original letter. Where is the You know, you are still looking for his original letter. And the else, they have a photocopy. How do you call the accused? He's a brother to the accused father. Your telephone
Can I have
number?
some silence?
Your telephone number?
0756 85 80 30.
That's street number 1. Street number 2 is Wawire Ismail. Yeah, what's your, where do you stay?
I stay in Chirokwe.
He stays in Chirokwe.
Chirokwe.
Kawempe Chirokwe. Your age?
27 years.
He's called Wawire Ismail.
27 years.
And what do you do?
I'm a driver.
He's a driver. Driver with what? Where do you drive? Which car do you drive?
School van.
A school van.
Yeah.
For which school?
Little Stars.
Is a driver with Little Stars? And how are you related to Omusibo Mutocha?
A friend. Singapore Little Stars. Little Stars is what?
Isomero lya kikaaki nnyonnyola koti isomero lya primary.
Little Stars. Yeah, preschool and daycare.
The worship is a friend of the accused person. This is the original letter introducing him. This is the Have you provided your telephone number?
No?
Yes. What's the telephone number?
0705 87 0705 87 95 61.
No, that's all for the accused number 5. Is it?
And the truth have right of introduction.
Yes, Your Honor, I've just had it over. What is it? I gave you an original details, whatever you feel like. So what is it? I give you 3 copies.
The security we have for the accused.
Let us contain the sheriff.
For the accused, they are here. Prosecution will be how this one? Your Honor, Isma.
No, accused.
Accused is the resident of where this is?
If we can stay quiet, please.
He's a resident of Pura, County Division. That's all for F5 Your Honor. I feel like we'll find Your Honor, I invite my brother to present his accused person. However, I've received information from the two accused person before each other and identified that they are not whoever they were treated and they request for it. They have some use. We can't stand anything. He's requesting to be available. He can't, he's not stable. He cannot stand anything.
They have Council proceed with curious. You have curious for S6.
You also have not proceed with this,
So they are named.
Let's make a quick call.
Okay, so let's do S4. They have been noted earlier, so the council was introduced.
You also, I'll start with Chiza Innocent. Chiza Innocent. Yes, Chiza Innocent, 38 years. He's a pastor at yes, he's a resident of Gati Zone. Agati Zone, I beg your pardon. Zira Parish, Nakawa Urban Council, Kampala Capital City. Agati is a farmer and a pastor. A farmer. Chiza is a farmer and a pastor at Gospel Mission Church, located in Zira.
The surety is a friend to the accused person, that's A7. And his telephone contact is 070 105 072 8. Just the second surety is around the It's called Kabonge Idi. Kabonge is 30 years old. A resident of Agati Zone, Zira Parish, Nakawa Urban Council, Kampala Capital Authority. Kabonge is a farmer and does his farming in Zira, Nagati Zone. And is a friend to the accused person. His contact is 075 220 174 8. The person who have been actually I don't know who one was carrying the introduction letter of the accused person, but in short, the accused person is a resident of Agati Zone, Zira Parish, Kampala. The sureties were for A7, they explained and understood the duties of the surety, and they did just their duties. Very different circumstances.
Ayona. Ayona, as my colleague earlier notified me, some of our ships, F1, A6, have been blocked from accessing. For A6 and A4, including the honorable wife from Bobi, because the owner is only move out to social. If anyone is a surety for Nyanzi Yasin,
That's what I'm saying, don't speculate.
Nyanzi Yasin, surety,
I cannot address it from here. And they don't know what has
you come forward since if you have access, and also sureties for Sedon Kuma Edwin, alias Eddie King, Avedia. Give me. Yes, Your Honor. with the considerations of what are subscribed and the leave of court, we have talked to the sureties.
Are you proceeding with any further application?
Yes,
Okay,
I'm
take
making,
A6 and
I'm making this submission regarding A4 and A6. Making a submission.
let him submit it.
Then we talk to sureties. This need for A1 and A2. And then in the meantime, they agree. And we pray with leave of court that the sureties presented also. Yeah, two of the sureties presented for each of A1 and A2.
Nampaje abasi Kanyanya simu.
You know, for Nyanza Sina also got his documents here.
Council, is it prepared?
Yes, you know, but we are preparing them so that we can arrange and present them in order.
Council, this team is failing, result available.
You know, we were disorganized.
You know, we are not failing, but we are just preparing because we see.
We were simply disorganized.
The ideas.
You see milestones in the
Okay, allow me not to speculate. I cannot work with what I don't have.
Yes, you know, you can. You know, I'm inviting sureties for A6, Nyanzia Sin, who include Nampaji Abbas. 6 not A6 Nyanzia Sin. Ayona, the first surety is Nampaji Abbas. Is here. Nampaji Abbas, leadership is 25 years old. His origin is there. He's a resident of Kevina Village, LC1. Kevina Village, LC1 in Kalire, Parish, in Kampala. The worship, this occupation is the shopkeeper dealing in bags at Galilaya, shopping, mall. The worship has been a long time friend to the accused person. And his contact telephone is 0753 98 7971. Yoship presented his copies and the ID. The second surety is Nanyanzi Asia. Nanyanzi Asia, please come forward. Where is Nanyanzi? Please hurry up. Where is Nanya? Yona, Nanya is 20 years old. And she's a resident of Kampala, of Kawempe, Urban Council. In Kanyanya, Komamboga LC. In Komamboga. Yona, she's a student at Namongona Salaf. Yorona.
Namongona Salaf. Namongona Salaf.
Namongona Salaf.
Secondary school. Namongona Secondary School.
Secondary school. Your worship, she's a biological daughter to the chief person, and her telephone contact is 0753
0775
it's 0775 46
53 37. Sorry.
Worship, let me repeat the contact for clarity. Is 0775 46 37 53.
Seven,
0775 46 37 53. 0775 46 37 53. I've explained to the sureties, the identities, both the accused person and this honorable court, and they want me to abide by the same. We pray that this honorable court finds the sureties presented substantial. Your Honor, for A4, the person supposed to bring in the letter for this person. But we believe of this honorable court, can present the same success. Is the person coming with him is denied, but we believe of court cannot. How do you want to make people avoid in court? Your Honor, A4, we present facility as Nachanzi right here. Please step forward. Your Honor, how old?
23.
Your Honor, she's 23 years of age. It's not Chanzi. Yeah. Your Honor, she's 23 years old. And she's a resident of Kawempe Division, Kanyanya Komamboga LC1. Komamboka Parish. Ayona, she lives in grocery, counter market. And Yorona, she's a friend to the artist person, and the artist person is also a customer. Yorona, our contact telephone is 0753 80 35 82. Yona, the issues we face through, we pray that God finds their surety substantial because of and Yona is a discretion of this court to grant bail. Yes. That is the surety that has been able to access court as of now.
It's a short address.
You're going to address it from a point of knowledge or?
We still have to know.
Proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. A4 has only been able to present one surety who has accessed court, and the uncle is still held up. So we pray that court be pleased to find the surety presented by A4 substantial. Your Honor, in any doubt of the substantiality or otherwise, court can guide us, present the other surety when we access him from the court premises here. And we pray that the court be pleased, grant that these people bail on the conditions and terms this honorable court deems fit. So pray. So pray.
Your Honor,
First team. What is happening?
Your Honor, the defense, having placed their application before court, the prosecution prays for ample time to respond to this elaborate application. We therefore pray for a period of 1 month to respond to this application. Yes, Your Honor, we humbly pray.
Yes, Council.
We object to the application made by the state. This is a matter of rights, Your Honor. And bail matters, really, it's not a novel application. My colleagues here on probably a daily basis we spend on application. At least if they take it and respond the application in particular, especially on matters of law, we do not really need it. Here, you think it's a bad faith? You take intended to hold the accused person further persons. And I beseech them to know that the state should not see these people as political persons. The state that belongs to them is the same that belongs to the accuser or prosecutor. Let me defend this. You have an authority. You have an authority.
We object to this.
No.
You'll be given time to reply.
Yeah, they have the right to be annoyed. But we don't take it away, but we have an authority.
It's an objection.
We have an authority.
Let me make this clear. What is
You have the right.
the objection? I will give you space for the objection.
Yes.
Council proceed with your submission.
Well, maybe let's present the authority. But
Yes, Your Worship. I'm presenting an authority that clarifies on the delays by the prosecution whenever bail applications are made before court. Your Worship, this is criminal miscellaneous application number 4 of 2023. Criminal miscellaneous application number 4 of 2023. Your Worship, it is arising from criminal case number AA 211-2021 of Noya. On what?
On the citation.
It is criminal miscellaneous application number 04 of 2023, arising from criminal case number AA 211-2021, Noya CRB number 498 of 2021, and DPP case number Guru CO 0445 of 2021. Your Worship, the parties are Ojok Caesar and 8 others versus Uganda. Ojok Caesar and 8 others versus Uganda. It was Your Worship before Justice George Okero. Your Worship, this is what the judge said on the issue of time to verify and respond to the applications of this letter. Your Worship, court said that the issue of verification or time to respond to the application, specifically including the verification of lodgements, should not be used against the accused persons while they are kept in custody. Your Worship, the judge says that the state has the opportunity to make a finding and they can file a report back to court on its findings, and also court has the duty to cancel or alter the bail if the report says otherwise. Your Honor, the prayer by the prosecution for 1 month is not only against the liberty of the accused persons before they are tried. The state has said it has not finished with the investigations, and they have not even clarified on the time they can even anticipate to finish these investigations, which is to the detriment of these people, including the people who are wounded, Your Worship, need care. Your Worship, it is our humble submission that the court be pleased to use its discretion, proceed to grant the accused people bail on lenient terms, Your Worship. And Your Worship, if court is pleased, can pray that this court be humble and honored to grant us an cash bail. So
Reiterate our humble prayer for adjournment for 1 month because of the following reasons. Our application is read in good faith, that we we have so many cases fixed for the period, and this is not only the case that we have to handle. Therefore, it's not in bad faith. We are overloaded with cases that need to be taken care of. This application, Your Honor, needs research to be done. We need to file affidavits in response to the application. And these are not things that take 1 minute. Even this authority, they have just provided to us. We don't need to research on it. Is it what they are telling? Is it true that that's what that authority says? We need to read it, Your Honor. We need time to find it, and we read it and interpret it. Whether it's true that that's what the court said. Thirdly, Your Worship, the prosecution cares about the rights of the accused persons, just equally as the rights of the complainants. It's a balance of the rights. Therefore, Your Honor, there is no bad faith at all. If this court told us that just 3 days or 3 weeks, Your Honor, we would not be able to deliver. We would show up here and still say we need time. Just next week, Your Honor, we have a number of cases that are coming for hearing. We have a number of cases we have to peruse. So it's not in bad faith at all. Your Honor, we have to pray that this court accepts our prayer for 1 month adjournment. We so pray.
Worship before we respond. Your Honored Brother, Mr. or rather stated that these charges were going to be. Your Honor, this case or the charges with which the accused are here today were in force in as early as 1950. Your Worship, the penal code commenced on the 15th of June 1950. So we invite the court to condemn this kind of submission from learned colleagues. Your Worship, without wasting court's time, it is within the prosecution's reasonable and unreasonably so, Your Honor, grounds to apply for time to carry out verification, notwithstanding an authority that my learned colleague has referred to, but has not been gracious or courteous to provide to this court. Your Honor, without speculating as my brother has done, the Constitution gave guidelines. And I believe that this is on a case by case. The decision, if in fact is there, does not outlaw our request to allow time. In his own words, I haven't accessed the decision. He says it came from the court. Says the prosecution should not use it as a bar. So it is not, in my humble opinion, that the court, in fact, ruled that the prosecution was out of order. The worship will reiterate our prayer to allow us time to verify. Your Honor, these are 7 applications. Your Worship, on average, each one of them has presented 3 sureties, or rather, 5 of them have presented 3, and I think 2 have presented 2, except the last one who presented 1. Your Honor, this is quite a lot of work. And Your Honor, this is a felony for which really we should be granted time. Your Honor, under the constitutional bail guidelines for courts of judicature, whereas it is their right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty or they plead guilty. Your Honor, under Rule 3 of the constitutional bail guidelines, objectives of the practice directions. Your Honor, under 3I, the court is enjoined, or rather, the practice directions are to facilitate effective supervision of persons granted bail. Your Honor, it is a discretion of the court to grant or not. However, while we request the court to grant us leave to verify, Your Worship, some of the documents that have been presented by the applicants are not dated. We hope it's not deliberate. So we will need time to verify all of these. I just saw one or two. So we need time to verify because this is, Your Honor, also it is legal really under 3 under 3F, Your Honor. Your Honor, our application to be allowed time to verify is premised on Rule 3F, which is to facilitate 3F of the constitutional bail guidelines. Your Honor, I will quote verbatim. Objectives of these practice directions are to facilitate effective interagency cooperation and coordination of bail applications. Your Honor, why we need this time to verify is just so to be sure that these persons will stand trial as and when required by this court. Your Worship, secondly, we informed the court, unlike my learned brother who supported the prosecution, it is not that investigations are incomplete. Your Honor, there are several other persons who are still at large. This is time. This is why we require time to respond, Your Honor.
Yes, we need time.
This is why we require time to respond. We pray that this court finds that a month is reasonable time because these are more than 20 or thereabout sureties for verification. With that, Your Honor, we pray that the court finds it reasonable to allow this application time to verify.
Your Honor, I associate myself with the submissions of the last colleague. Yes.
Your Honor, the class was submitted on bail guidelines, which are mere guidelines. Let's look at the Constitution, Article 28. Article 28 provides for a speedy trial. It's a constitutional command. And I don't believe the framers of the Constitution intended that you can hold.
Allow me to reply. Bring down the issues about states and replying to this application. The accused persons have rights, which should be also upheld and respected, to which a timely prosecution should be looked at so that we can get fairness and justice for them as well. In light of that, and I also look at the DPP, because my role is to balance the two. We have just made this application. We cannot put them on their feet or at gunpoint to make their reply at the moment, or budget with documents and other things they may have to look at in the application. Between that, I must balance you two, and I give an appropriate time because I'm looking at the rights of the accused persons and also you as the DPP's office. So I'm going to look between those two, and I look at a time frame which is not going to be 1 month. I believe that is too long for a reply of a bail application in a magistrate's court. Let me emphasize that before a magistrate grade 1. I don't believe one whole month should be time for you to make a reply as the state. So I'm going to balance and unbalance between me as courts work, because if you talk about time, the load, I also have the same, so we are going to balance the two. But I will not go as far as 1 month. I believe that is unfair.
Your Honor, within that time, as we stated, time, there was a prayer specifically made by council. We sought to present further documents, which did not make.
Because that is going to hold the state's
Reading
reply.
The guidance of court means we can actually serve.
We have no objection. If the earlier the better, so that we can verify and
By tomorrow.
which is why we thought a month would be sufficient. But if they brought them earlier, the better.
So by tomorrow.
So we are looking at whose documents? Documents for F4. F4 is almost presented one
Yes.
Your Worship, two A6 and A5 have no introductory.
Yes, that's the documents we talked about, the introduction letters
And the other.
and the other two sureties. One is one for F4 and one for 6. And tomorrow, we can, by letter, provide the documents, then we shall.
But this is not to say that we are not, but we are not seeing what this is clarity, just
I've already objected to a 1 month. Myself Oh, Tuesday. I don't know why I just call this here, but thank you for the clarity. So I'm looking at the 29th, is it available? Almost? Today is 8. Okay, I usually like to give you explanation why. One, having these people before me, today is a Monday, I have Monday and Tuesday for my criminal days, can be clarified for my diary, the rest are my civil days. So I usually don't have the state with me. Because we are, for state groups, we are sharing him with the chief magistrate. So we have two days with him. Then the other day is just for him to do his administrative work. Yes. I'm looking at my diary.
Your Worship, if it clears the court, any time after. Your Worship, fine.
We have a lot of cases, I mean, how.
I'm giving you, okay, when we look at vis-a-vis those 2 days you're giving me and the one I'm giving you, you can see how this is not crowded.
Yes, and we're doing research in those cases as well.
And I'm looking at also, that's why I'm giving you one of them.
Your Worship, check the 29th.
So you select from those two. Okay. The 29th, it is for the DPP to reply to this bail application. We shall start at 10. Yes, sir.
I will need to find an answer.
When I reject the list, we file an, okay, wait, stay. When I reject that is because you're going to come back here and again bicker about service and they didn't receive, and so I prefer that you present it before me so that I can put on record that you've been served, because you're going to go back and start saying one needs served, the gate closed. I don't want those results.
We are obliged, we are reopening our prayer to close for us, because we are closed.
Your worship, we
What are you saying?
Unless, because you keep on
It's our prayer.
pushing yourselves to and from.
Since we are closed, it's probably
bagenda kubasaayo eruzira mpaka nga ennaku z'omwezi 29 guno omwezi leero mmeka mpozi
before they respond on that day.
can you imagine
On that very day. We open for purposes of admission. And we find ourselves in record to forward those documents before that day. We shall supply this day. Within this week, those documents.
era bwekibindi mu kooti abaganda basaayo eruzira mpaka nga 29 omwezi guno.
Just first view the same thing, an oral response.
Yes, if I'm not in the High Court, yes, it's okay, it is allowed. So, meet you on the 29th of this month.
Again, apologize.
Can I say hello to him? Scanning. You can go fast, but not proudly people. Scanning. Obviously, was not mistaken.
Assalamu alaikum.